If you keep it up, this thing is doing a lot of damage. But sometimes it's hard to keep up, and sometimes the duels are way too fast. It feels like it's basically the exactly same story from Classic WoW. From level 60 Classic. So the Troll Priest in phase 4 with rank 14 gear is super OP. Because Shadowguard does so much at that time. At that point of the game. Ah, there is fucking crippling poison. Mind-numbing poison. If I resist and manage to get a blackout, I kill this guy. Not a blackout, a fear. No resist. No, it broke, what the fuck? Yes! Yes! Yo, that duel was insane. And Shadowguard here was 3k damage done. So that was like 6 tick of Shadowguard. That was 6 ticks. Actually 7. 7 hits of Shadowguard. It's pretty good damage if the duo lasts more than 30 seconds. Because obviously, just like in Classic, if you are an undead and your duels last 30 seconds, it's just gonna be the duration of the Devouring Plague and that's it. For the Troll, Shadowguard to do significant damage, you need to reapply it once or twice to get like 5 or 6 ticks in. But every stack of Shadowguard can proc a blackout. So that's why it's better than Devouring Plague. This guy is doing the same thing, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I only didn't summon pet, I wanted to summon pet here. I'm probably gonna have mind-numbing poison now. Resist fear, what do you mean? This is my only chance. Fake the kick, he's dead. He's gonna proc cheat death and Shadow Word death after cheat death. What you can't really do is Shadow Word death, by the way, against rogue before the cheat death. Because it will proc the cheat death and the Shadow Word death will not do any damage. The ratio does like matter a lot though, the berserking. It makes your globals like 1.4 instead of 1.5 and it makes a difference quite a lot. Some cases. Okay, this guy is actually gonna sap my shield. Because you can, but look at how clutch it is. Nice. And resist. I'm gonna die. Close. If I hadn't resist on that one, I would fear him. Look against him, by the way. The very little I got to play and cast, Shadowguard was #1 damage, I bet. It was. So if it wasn't for Shadowguard, this guy wouldn't even drop to half HP. Because sometimes the matchup does go like that. Look at it, it's 7 ticks of Shadowguard, 2.9k damage. He wouldn't even drop to half HP. So when it comes to 1v1 and dueling, it's, yeah. Troll is looking really strong right now. What do you pick based on looks alone? Based on looks alone, of course, Undead looks a little bit cooler. But what about the laugh? What do you pick based on the laugh? I got cloak. I'm gonna get blinded probably. Blackout is needed, please. Damn. So in that case, look at that. Shadowguard must have done the most. 2.9k damage from Shadowguard. He wouldn't get to even half HP if it wasn't Shadowguard. Sometimes it's that disgusting. Sometimes rogues do that. They stun, land a lot of damage, and then Cloak of Shadows, the very little damage you manage to connect with a dot. I only got 2 ticks of Mind Flay, 2 ticks of Pain. It was 8 ticks of Shadowguard. Alright, this is the full Frost Mage. Yeah. Just a standard one, I guess. I'm gonna open like I do in Classic. Okay, he blocked super early. Oh, come on! It's okay. We fear the pet. I was gonna say, did I resist the CS? He's gonna block again. Ooh. I was supposed to try and death the poly at the start. I played it a little bit like you can play in Classic, in the later phases of Classic, you can play like really aggressive with silence at the start and removing polys. Shaman. Where is he? Oh, I see him. It's so hard to see people. Wait, did my Shadowguard take out the grounding? When do I want to silence? He should die. Whoa, very close. Dude, there is a weird feeling, but at the same time it's a good feeling. The fact that there are no reflectors. In Classic, I can almost never cast a Mind Blast in peace, because I'm always afraid of a reflect. Yeah, I'll silence aggressively at the start. Look at that, he just got Shadowguard procced by... I mean, Blackout procced by Shadowguard. I think I will not, like... Look at the pressure difference. I think I'm not gonna try to dispel it. It wasn't even that much Shadowguard, 1.6k damage only. It was like 1 stack, 3 ticks. He's gonna have to block. Shadowguard kill! Блядь. The pet's gonna kill me. Oh! Oh, the Shadowguard damage. The Shadowguard in that situation before he blocked